When Diamond Tiara says, wait, what? What was that? And then Diamond Tiara says, who did that? Show yourself. And then Diamond Tiara says, what now? And just like that, when Diamond Tiara says, what now? What is it? And then Diamond Tiara says, what in the Flex? And then Flex says, oh, hi Diamond Tiara. And then Diamond Tiara says, Flex, what are you doing? And what's all this? And then Flex says, just using the plastic fire truck to get ink out to make more black lemonade. And then Diamond Tiara says, oh, really now, huh? And just like that, when Diamond Tiara says, oh, really now, huh, Flex? You're using someone's plastic fire truck to get that ink out? And then Flex says, well, yeah, I just want to make more black lemonade. Watch. And then Diamond Tiara says, oh, no, don't. And then Diamond Tiara says, ah! And then ink squirt out of her nose. And then Flex says, yes, got it. And then Diamond Tiara says, I'm out. And then Daisy Wheel says, nice one, Flex. We need more black lemonade from Diamond Tiara's nose. And then Flex says, great idea. We need more black lemonade. I'll ask Diamond Tiara. And then Diamond Tiara says, what? And then Flex says, morning, Mrs. Tiara. Can we have more ink, please? Can you squirt the ink out again since you screamed? And then Diamond Tiara says, I will not ink. And just like that, when Diamond Tiara says, I will not ink. And then Molly says, well, that was weird. And then Molly says, well, that was weird. And then Daisy Wheel says, that was weird. And then Flex says, well, any ideas? And then Daisy Wheel says, Flex, can you scare Diamond Tiara? And then Flex says, great idea, Daisy Wheel. I guess I'll have to scare the ink out of her. Let's see. And then Flex said, aha, a black cat mask. That's a great idea. And then Diamond Tiara says, I said I will not. And